Semen retention will build up confidence. Man, I'm telling you, man, this journey, you will be very, very confident when you're on this journey. You know, it's going to give you mental strength. You know, you're going to feel mentally strong. You know, you're going to have that confidence inside. You know, it's all in the mind. Confidence comes from the mind. So guys, you're going to be very, very confident. Now, I don't want your confidence to turn into arrogance, because yes, it is a difference. No, I don't want you guys out here being arrogant. I want you guys to be confident. But at the same time, knowing when to be confident and knowing when to be humble. See, your confidence is going to go up. You're going to know your worth. All that sipping that you used to do, all that, you know, double texting women, all that, thinking that you owe women something, you will get rid of that mindset. You will become confident. You will know your worth. So a lot of you guys, you're not confident. You know, a lot of you guys is arrogant or just have very, very low self-esteem. You know, it'll build up that self-esteem so you can become confident. See, a lot of you guys, when you relapsing, your self-esteem, it drops because it reverses your spiritual frequency. It lowers it. But when you retain your seed, hold in that sexual energy, transmute it into something else, your confidence is going to build up. Your self-esteem is going to build up. See, a lot of you guys, you need to get on this journey because a lot of you guys are lacking confidence. You know, a lot of you older guys might be lacking confidence, and young guys as well. But if you are lacking confidence, get on semen retention. It's going to heal your mind. You know, it's going to build up that self-esteem that you need to be bold enough. Well, I'm not going to use that word bold. I'm going to use the word confident enough to do what you want to do in this life. So a lot of you guys, you might want to make a YouTube channel. You've been thinking about making a YouTube channel, but you're not that confident about it. You're not that confident about making a YouTube channel. But if you get on this semen retention journey, eventually you're going to end up just making a channel. You're not going to care what people think about you. See, I don't care what people think about me. No, I make these videos to help guys all across the world. See, I want you guys to win in life. I want you guys to be confident, like I am. Because a lot of you guys, you have low self-esteem, man. Especially when you get around women. You don't know your worth. You thinking that you owe her. But no, she owes you. You just got to retain your sexual energy. And focus on your purpose. And stay in masculine frame. And women are going to be more attracted to you as you keep growing financially. And don't forget to let it be known, publicly noticed. So women will know about what you got going on. But guys, you're going to be confident on this semen retention journey. You know, I'm confident, man. You're not going to think about like, oh, I got to follow the trend. Or I got to get those new Balenciagas. No, I got to follow the generation. Nah. You know, I gotta put on this nice shirt to feel better about myself. Or I gotta put on this nice chain or this nice watch to feel better about myself. You're not gonna think like that. No, you're gonna be able to step outside with a white tee or a black tee on or no shirt on and still feel the same way as if you had on high price materialistic items. You know, shoes and clothes. You're going to still have that same confidence if you come outside with a black tee. You know, you're not going to be thinking that you are less of a man because you're not keeping up with the trends. You're not going to feel like really, really unfulfilled inside. You're not going to feel that unfulfilledness inside. You're going to be fulfilled because you're retaining your sexual energy and it's building up that confidence. You're not going to feel like you need to buy all this materialistic stuff in order to feel like a man. in order to feel confident, in order to feel good about yourself. Yeah, of course, you're going to want some things that you want, but you're going to only buy those things because you want it. Not because you're being influenced by society that, oh, this is the new best thing out. Like, you got to go get that. And if you don't get that, you know, you're going to feel like you have low self-esteem. You're not going to feel that type of way. How about the latest trends? You're going to do what you want. You're going to buy what you like. You're going to have your own mind. But you will be confident on this semen retention journey. You know, as your confidence build up, the more you're going to be yourself. It's going to put you into that knowing yourself. You're going to know yourself. You're going to be in that mindset. A lot of guys out here, they're lost. They don't know themselves. But when you get on semen retention and you let that retention build up, you let that semen build up, you're going to be more confident, man. You know, you're not going to feel like you got to go to the club and dress nice just to attract women. Nah, you'll go to the club with anything on, something that you already had in the closet. You're not going to feel like every time you step out, you got to go buy something new, a whole new outfit. You got to buy something new. When really they ain't even seen the old stuff that you had in the closet. The club, they ain't even see that old stuff. You're not going to feel insecure about yourself. You're going to be very, very confident, man. Because a lot of you guys wasting money on all this materialistic stuff because you're lacking confidence. Because you're unfulfilled inside. But once you get on this semen retention journey, you're going to build that confidence, man. You're going to start spending money on all these shoes, all these clothes, all these hats, all these chains and watches. You're going to start spending your money on all that stuff. You know, you're going to appreciate what you already have. All the gold chains and clothes and stuff that you already have. You're just going to wear that out. You know what I'm saying? But your confidence will build up. Your confidence will build up. A lot, man. I want you guys to be comfortable in your own skin. I want you guys to be yourself. You won't have to feel like, when you get around women, you won't be that nice guy. Or a bad boy either. You're just going to be yourself. You're going to have balance. But you're going to be confident. You know, when you're talking to somebody, you're going to be speaking to them with confidence. They're going to be able to tell. You're going to be looking them in their eyes. No, when you're talking to women, you're going to be confident. And they're going to notice that. And they're going to feel that masculine energy, that masculine frame. You're not going to be looking down, turning your head. When a female look at you, when a good-looking female look at you, you'll like turn your head a little bit. Because you don't want her to know that you was looking at her. You're going to look at her dead in her eyes. You're not going to be afraid. Because you're going to be confident. You're going to have that mental confidence. But guys, man, on this semen retention journey, man, your confidence will be building up as you keep retaining. The more you retain, the more confidence you gain. When you talking to a man, you're going to be able to look at him dead in his eyes. Y'all going to have a manly experience. You're going to look at him dead in his eyes. And let him know that you know exactly what you're talking about. It's just a sign of respect. No homo. You're going to be able to look a man dead in his eyes when he's talking to you as well. Just to see if what he's saying is real. But yeah, man, that comes from confidence. That's where it come from. Man, my confidence up, man. And I'm enjoying it, bro. I'm just getting this healing. Semen retention is a medical kit, man. It's gonna heal you. It's gonna heal you, man. But you gotta keep retaining. But man, I just want you guys to be confident. I want you guys to be in masculine energy. There's too many guys that's not confident. That's not in masculine energy. That's in feminine energy. Can't even talk to a man without, turning his head up, looking down or what. Can't even give direct eye contact of a sign of respect. A sign of seriousness. Can't even do that. They can't even do it with a woman. Because they lacking confidence. And that comes from releasing. Doing all that releasing, man. It's killing you. Having your eyes dry. That's what happens when you release. Your eyes going to be dry. When you retain, your eyes going to be moist.